Okay, wow, this was extremely strange because I haven't been on in front of the camera for quite a while. But I thought I would do a very quick video for people. Now, I do have something coming up that's going to talk about past life regression, okay, and karma, obviously, and how this is carried over, and something that will probably help with a lot of processes and just the way I do things, okay. But what I thought I would quickly do a video for you is about energy and about blame, and how we blame karma. We blame karma, and we run from responsibility, because responsibility, you know, I've been talking about the devil, that is responsibility also of you, because Lucifer also resides within all of us, okay. So when we look more at blame, Lucifer blamed God for the great sacrifice, right? But you also blame yourself for sacrificing yourself, because you have to look at things as a universal energy. You have to look at it as one complete cycle, of dark and light, of both, of ascension, dark ascension, and light ascension. It's fear, okay? It's fear that resides within everyone, star signs, planets, everything that moves. You know, as we move through society and we learn through soul groups and evolution of people within our day-to-day lives, jobs, stress, everything has a positive and also a negative of everything. Because if you did check out the video I did about the tower, I can't remember, that was quite a while ago, but it's in that playlist, about a negative response to a negative response that just causes an explosion, okay, which is obvious that would happen. And I was talking about our vibration and bullying and manipulation from, say, like children and things like that, what children experience through school, sorry for the commotion, but what happens with children through school and how they can argue and all that kind of stuff. You know, you always look down on them. If someone's arguing with you, okay, if someone's arguing and they're shouting in front of your face, well then that's a show of strength. It's not a show of strength to argue back with a person. It means that the soul, looking at people as souls, has come back to you to see basically how you're getting on. How are you getting on? Have you learned anything from me yet? Are you still going to be a sacrificial lamb and run off and kind of do your thing, but I'll come back and do it again until you've learned? That's the deeper look that you have to look in at things, okay? So basically, that when your good response to a bad response, if this person, mate, your fucking hair, you look like a Muppet, right? Because we're playing Muppets, right? We're playing with Muppets and puppets, because we are puppets, right? We're puppets on the string of a game. So this person comes back and says, fucking hell, you look like a Muppet, mate. Your hair's really long and you look scruffy. Well, and then you start arguing, yeah, well, you've got big ears and a big nose and you've got this and that. Okay, so you're blaming the other person for blaming you for looking that way when you're blaming him for looking that way, really. Because he responded to you, but you responded back with an insult. Okay, it means that you haven't learned. But when your response is good and you feel good about yourself, you have respect and you have enough that you wouldn't blame anybody else for thinking or feeling the way they do, that's just them. That's their karma that they have to deal with, that they have to learn from you. Okay, so when your response is positive and your energy's cleared and you kind of think, well, to be fair, you've fucking hurt me that much in the past, now I just really don't care. I really don't care because you're stupid. But you're a person that's just that way. That's you. That's how you are. But I'm not like that anymore because I've rose above it. So when your response is a good, well, I actually really like your hair because you actually look quite smart. hasn't got a clue what to say to you because you don't have a response for someone that's so stupid and childish. Okay? But whilst you do, okay, now this is vital. This energy, so we're looking at this as a broader spectrum of life, this energy, because of karma, of polar pull, magnetic pull, okay, that means karma. You are, what's it in the tarot deck, I forget, you have a strong magnetic attraction to someone, yes, this is your soulmate, okay. Yes, it means periods of growth and learning. It means that when you start to have respect and value for yourself, and you say, props, meet someone else or something different, but your energy is completely changed and you feel really good and you probably start to look good, and or you start to focus on yourself or someone else or something else, this energy feels that through the connection of what God put together for you to learn as restriction and pull, fighting and blaming. Okay, that's Lucifer and God and all of us, all as one energy. Have to see things as one, okay, one, because we're all a magician. We all can manifest and learn to manifest, and this is how we do it. This is the process where you can manifest people and things and jobs into your life when you have that respect. Okay, so when you pull away, this energy then comes back to basically see how you're getting on, and that's how you can then also feel drained. Okay, but that's a lesson. That's a lesson of self-respect. Okay, because this energy, right, when you've learned, this energy will lose interest. When it knows that you're not, because when your karma starts to reside, your thoughts start to clear. Okay, if your thoughts are not clear on yourself of respect, that also comes out as an energy within tarot cards. It comes out within your thought space and your heart space of separation of your mind, body and soul as one energy of yourself, like Ascension 7 that runs through your body as 7, okay, and also 8 of universal energy of everybody. I really hope that I'm not lost you, okay. But that's parts of growth and learning. It means, okay, there's been separation avoidance and we've argued, cheated, and there's been lying, manipulation, and someone say somebody has cheated on me loads of different times, but I still want them back because I love them, because we've had such a good past, but I still love them. Even though they've done all that to me, I've still, you still let them do that. That's the early progression of separation and avoidance of what I was talking about, God and Jesus and the disciples. And avoid, don't ever avoid, go through. You have to go through karma and you have to go through it regardless. Okay? But when you know that you're prepared, that you're not prepared to put up with that anymore, but you're not blaming, you have to see karma for what it is. That's right in front of your eyes. That's why you can't see it, but it is there. It's there. You can't see karma, like I've spoke about time and metaphysics. You can't see it, right? But you know it's fucking there because you feel that, well, we're connecting to each other psychically and we're doing all this. You are through points of growth and learning. So your memory is thinking of that energy to return. And it will return. It will return if you don't have enough self-respect for yourself yet. As for someone else or something or whatever's supposed to be written, because it's written, regardless, it's written that way. So you have to let people play out their written paths. But you have to learn as well as what I was talking to you like as a 5-pointed star. Okay, as a 5-pointed star. But you have to start to realise that when you're blaming the other person and you're like, well, this fucking person just treated me like shit. I'd done all this and I'd done all that and they treat me like shit. But you treat yourself, sorry for my language, but you treat yourself like shit by letting someone else do it. And a lot of people, you see, advice, right, and why I flip out at cards is because I channel aggression. And I channel many different things of what I see and what I feel. Okay? But I have lost train of thought all of a sudden. But you see, when you're pushing out blame, you have to realise that you're blaming yourself. Okay, I think we're kind of coming back around. But you blame yourself for letting someone do it. So you're suffering from self-worth issues of yourself for thinking, well, why the fuck did I let someone do it? Okay? But then if you've been thinking and feeling that, and this energy after a few weeks or months or a year or whatever, very short term, if it's very short term and comes back but the same has happened again, and then you both go away and you avoid, and then the same thing happens again. Well, that's karma, right? That's karma. That's basically two souls, not the individual person. You can't look at people as them. You have to meet a true soulmate at soul value of what you connect to with someone at soul value. Okay, so your soul value, if that's saying, the dog's going to go Larry in a minute, if your soul value is saying, well, I'm okay with that happening like it has before because I love you, then it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. So when you meet someone at a true vibration of yourself as soul value, train of thought, right, guys? Fucking, what do you think? What do you think? Okay, so now I've probably got to cut that out. But, okay, so when you meet each other at soul value, true soul value, it means that your energy's really started to clear, is that you're not really thinking about that other person at all, okay? Now, say you've been in a relationship and it's caused, like, you've had sex and all this kind of passion and false passion, but they've gone and they've treated you like shit, but you've been the sacrificial lamb, okay? So you've been in a relationship and that keeps happening and it's happened, right? Then that person, when you start to feel clear and you probably meet someone else, or that you just don't think about them so much, and your energy's all kind of clear and sorted, okay? If the person that you've been in a situationship with returns, that vital is the show of strength. That there is the show of strength. If you are, okay, well, I'll believe what you're saying because I think that you've told me the truth, even though you may have lied in so much in the past, I will convince myself to actually believe you, okay? Still karma, right? Obviously, because it's a surprise. Whoa, hello, I'm here. Oh, really? You know, I've come back to see how you're getting on. Oh, so what have you been doing? Oh, you know, a bit of this and a bit of that, but, you know, shall we go to bed? Or whatever, right? Or whatever. But that, to you, then, is a show of strength when your energy is completely cleared. Completely cleared. Because then you have to then decide, okay, well, I don't think about you so much, but I'm also not blaming you. I'm not blaming you because I see things for what they are. Face value of myself, as a mirror reflection of myself. I see you at face value because I can see myself now more clearly, right? More clearly. I can see myself more clearly because I'm becoming the change. I'm becoming the person that I truly want to be. So when that energy comes back, if there's been so much lying and cheating and deception and fucking all, what I'm seeing through the cards of people in relationships, and their partners are sleeping with fucking loads of people, and it keeps returning, and that kind of stuff's happened, okay? But when you start to pull your energy back and you really have learnt your lessons, the other lessons that are created then are from other people then. Whatever they decide to do is their free will. So they can then also build up more karma and more karma and more karma for whatever's written for them to fucking experience. Okay? We're not talking about free will, we're just talking about, because people have their own choices in life. They can have a choice to stay as they are and that they haven't learned anything through that, and that's them and that's what they're going to do regardless, because they actually have no self-worth of themselves yet in order to make any kind of other direction. And while you're waiting for them to change, you're also sacrificing yourself, as well as they're sacrificing their self to keep doing that. And this goes off into fucking many patterns, you know, it really does go off into many patterns. But I don't want to lose you all, you know, I don't, because it can get very complex within the mind, very complex within our mind and feelings and thoughts. And these are all points of growth, they are all points of growth of what I will make many videos about for you. But you have to, if people want to pull you down because you're doing well, but you find the strength to think, well, I don't care because I feel great about what I'm doing and I care for people, you know, I care for people. So it leads me, thank you, it leads me to a lot of the readings, you know, a lot of the readings you'll see me fucking flipping out at people, right? But here you see me as I truly am. This is me, like, being stripped down. I'll probably get some more backlash from that weirdo on the that's kind of been harassing. And I do apologise for that person harassing a lot of my people in their comments. You know, don't respond. Just let it be. Let it be, right? So you learn through the majority of this, and when you see me flipping out at people, I'm literally just channeling. That's just aggression, because a true motivational leader, what we look at within the Emperor, cares and guides for everybody that's within the community of whatever it is that they do, and that can be in their life, on the internet, their family, their people, and they show them respect in the way they know to, which can also be, you know my story, cutting people off and letting them do that to themselves, because you get pulled down. You have to, it doesn't matter who people are, you have to cut them off in life and concentrate on yourself, because you are always the most important person in your life. I don't use my glass anymore, we've gone from a glass to a plate. But you're always the most important person in your life, the one that's going to hold yourself up. So you always have to think of yourself, because you're the one that overall makes the decision for the greater outcome of whoever it is that you're protecting. You are the protector of yourself, and you're the protector of what it is that you've built up. So if you look at that within your family or the internet or whatever it is that you create, is the fact that you always know that you're the most important person, because you're the decision maker, right? You have to protect what it is that you earn in life and what you have, money, jobs, or creation of yourself. It's your creation. So you have to guide and look after it and protect also the people that are in it. And that's why I flip out and shout at people. You know, that's why I kind of sometimes lose my shit, because I told you, life path number 7, hidden within the 7 of Cups, is the dark passenger that knows himself inside out of the dark passenger of himself. He knows about his past, his future, his present, and everything. And he also has a gift, because the 7 of Cups talks about karma, your karmic walk, North and South Node, and also Vedic astrology. K2 Rahu, right? But that is my life path number of 7. So that card is why I always go to the 7 of Cups. It's because that's how I feel intentionally, because that's what I'm supposed to be. That is what I am. That is my karma. That is me as one universal energy. Okay. So through many lifetimes, I will talk to you in another video that I do have for you that should hopefully blow you. Even if that's shouting at you and trying to kick your ass, right? But that still help. It's still the advice. The best advice is always the most hardest to ever hear. If something is extremely hard to hear, that's the best advice. That is true motivational leadership, that someone that can literally think, you know what, fuck it, I don't care, I will tell you the truth, and the truth is this, and that is a show of strength. Okay, so song Show of Strength from the Boys Brigade, Paul Weller. So what's that, Going Underground, right? Going Underground, don't know, I'll find that, but there'll probably be some songs in the description if you want to check them out too. Please check all your songs in the descriptions to all your videos, especially Capricorn, and fucking, yeah, check them out. That's a strange occurrence, and trust me, my songs come into me at the same time. I'm like, that's the song that I've just done for that. It's just strange. It all happens in one instant with me. One instant, a video, a song, anything, bosh, straight, relates as one collective of one message through music, videos, everything. So please check them out. A Gangster's Fairy Tale 2, 1, 2, and what 2? Okay, so anyway, I will catch you next time on the flip side, and I love you all so much. Okay, peace.